Hey everyone, welcome to Next Movie. I'm Sonam. Today, we're talking about the most anticipated Yellowstone spin-off yet, the one that finally focuses on Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler. And trust me, the trailer for this new series, it's something else. Let's break it down, the story, the characters, what we're seeing in the trailer, and of course, what all this could mean for the future of the Yellowstone universe. So first things first, the trailer opens with a house burning. Not just burning, it's completely engulfed in flames. And there's Beth, standing still, just staring at the fire, not blinking, not moving. Rip is standing quietly beside her. And then, we hear Beth's voice say, "Sometimes, to start again, you have to let it all burn." That one line sets the tone. Beth and Rip aren't just leaving the Dutton ranch, they're leaving everything behind. Their past, the pain, the fights, all of it. We then see them driving away. There's no conversation between them, no music playing. Just glances, Beth looking determined, Rip looking tired. And it's not some happy adventure. It feels like an escape. But from what? That's the big question the trailer keeps us guessing on. Then we see where they've landed. And it's not glamorous. It's an old, rundown farmhouse, an empty barn, wide open fields that feel more lonely than peaceful. It's a place that feels forgotten. It's definitely not the Yellowstone Ranch. But maybe that's the point. They're not looking for power anymore. They just want something that's theirs. Beth even says in the trailer, "We gave everything to that land. Now we see what it gives back." That says a lot. It tells us that this new chapter isn't about finding peace. It's about seeing if there's anything left for them to claim after giving everything to the Dutton family. And what's really interesting, the trailer shows no final goodbye. No John, no Kayce, no family farewells. Beth and Rip just pack up their things, a saddle, a rifle, some old photos, and leave. There's a brief shot of a letter addressed to John in their truck's glove box, but we don't know what it says. Maybe it's a message, maybe it's closure, or maybe it's a warning. But the moment they arrive at their new home, the danger feels immediate. There's a half-buried, rusted sign that says "No trespassing." Then we see a local sheriff who doesn't look too friendly, a woman watching them from afar holding a rifle, and a sharp-looking man in a suit, someone who clearly thinks he's in charge of this place. At night, Beth is on the porch with a shotgun in hand. Rip steps out and asks, again. She just nods. Someone is watching them every night. Then there's Rip finding something under the barn floor. The trailer flashes past it quickly, but some fans think it could be money, weapons, or even something worse. And then Beth. She carves one word into the wooden door. OURS. That's her message to anyone watching, anyone trying to scare them away. She's not leaving. This is their place now. If you remember, in the Yellowstone series finale, Rip was sent to Texas to manage the 6,666 ranch. Beth followed him, and that was really the first sign that Beth was choosing Rip over her family legacy. She wasn't interested in the Dutton Empire anymore. She was choosing love, choosing Rip. And while she did come back for a while, handled her father's death, dealt with Jamie, she ultimately returned to Rip, and together, they bought land to start over. That's where this spin-off picks up. Now officially, we don't have a confirmed title for the show yet, but what we do know is that Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser are back as Beth and Rip. And really, without them, there's no show. Carter, the kid Beth and Rip took in, is now fully their son. And there are even rumors that they'll adopt again. Some even say they might end up raising Jamie's son. Can you imagine Beth raising Jamie's child? That would definitely bring a whole new layer of drama. We're also getting flashbacks, with younger actors playing Beth and Rip, which means we'll see more of their past, understand their trauma, and see how they've shaped the people they've become. The spin-off is set to release in November 2025, which feels like the perfect time since that's when we'd usually get new Yellowstone seasons. But of course, the big question is, can Beth and Rip really leave all the chaos behind? Can they actually find peace? Fans have a theory that we might not have seen the last of Kayce. Since he's now tied to law enforcement, some believe he might be the one sent to investigate Jamie's death. And if that happens, things could get messy really quickly. Imagine Kayce having to confront Beth and Rip again, but this time not as family, but as law. There's also a connection possible with the upcoming Marshals spin-off. If they want to build a connected Yellowstone universe, this could be the perfect way to bring these stories together. And of course, the trailer gives us classic Beth Dutton moments. There's a scene where she's sitting with a group of local businessmen. They're all smiling and confident until Beth shuts them up by saying, "I buried men louder than you before breakfast." That line, it's cold, it's brutal, it's Beth. She doesn't ask to be accepted. She walks in and makes her presence felt. And that's what this spin-off feels like. It's not a peaceful retirement story. It's about survival, control, and making sure that whatever they have, no one can take it from them. Because if we've learned anything from the Yellowstone world, no one ever leaves clean. Especially not Beth Dutton.
So what do you think?
Will Beth and Rip actually find peace? Or is this just another storm waiting to explode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to know what you guys think. And if you want more Yellowstone updates, movie news, and deep dives on your favorite shows, make sure to hit that subscribe button on Next Movie. I'm Sonam. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.